Today, we're breaking down the top 5 notable Black history events in New Jersey, a state deeply intertwined with the fight for abolition, educational equity, civil rights, and cultural innovation. But before we begin, please take a moment to support our channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thanks! Now, let's get into it. Number 1. Gradual abolition and the last northern state to end slavery. In 1804, New Jersey passed a gradual abolition law, becoming the last northern state to begin phasing out slavery. However, this process was slow. Enslaved people remained in bondage as apprentices for life until as late as 1866, long after the Civil War began. Unlike many of its neighbors, New Jersey was slow to embrace full emancipation, reflecting deep divides between abolitionists and pro-slavery factions. This long and painful transition highlights the complicated legacy of freedom in the North. Number 2. Paul Robeson, scholar, athlete, activist. Paul Robeson, born 1898, was one of the 20th century's most influential Black intellectuals and activists, was born in Princeton, New Jersey. A brilliant student and athlete at Rutgers University, where he was only the 3rd African-American student, Robeson was an all-American football player, class valedictorian, and later a world-renowned actor, singer, and civil rights leader. His legacy in New Jersey is honored through schools, cultural centers, and monuments. Robeson's life reflects the power of education, art, and activism to challenge injustice. Enjoying the content? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Number 3. The Mount Laurel Decision, 1975-1983. In a landmark housing discrimination case, Black residents of Mount Laurel, New Jersey, challenged exclusionary zoning laws that prevented low-income and minority families from accessing housing in suburban areas. The New Jersey Supreme Court ruled in their favor, mandating that all municipalities provide fair share, affordable housing. Known as the Mount Laurel Doctrine, it was a major civil rights victory and a national model for anti-discrimination in housing policy. Number 4. Civil rights protests in Newark and the 1967 uprising. In July 1967, years of police brutality, poor housing, and economic inequality exploded into 5 days of rebellion in Newark, one of the largest Black majority cities in the country. Sparked by the arrest and beating of a Black cab driver, the uprising resulted in 26 deaths, over 700 injuries, and widespread destruction. It forced state and national attention on urban racial inequality. Leaders like Amiri Baraka, a Newark native and poet activist, emerged to demand justice and push for Black political empowerment. Number 5. Founding of the African American Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey, 2007. Though more recent, the creation of the African American Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey, AACCNJ, marked a major milestone in economic advocacy for Black residents and entrepreneurs. The AACCNJ works to bridge the wealth gap, promote Black-owned businesses, and influence policy across the state. It continues a legacy of Black self-determination, tracing its roots back to early Black mutual aid societies that operated in cities like Camden, Trenton, and Newark. We hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, and you haven't had a chance to like, share, and subscribe, please do so now. We appreciate your support.